Alright, so tell me about where you're from.
So I'm from Orlando, born and raised, Orlando, Florida. From a little small area called Lake Man. That's a little hood down there in Pine Hills. So shout out to them. Grew up in a small little home. My grandma raised me. Mom, they did what they could. Everybody pitched in, did what they had to do. So what else you want to know?
When did you start pursuing music?
I actually took a love for music at a young age. I was in the first and second grade rapping like the average grown man. So I remember we used to go in the cafeteria, beat on the table, start rapping. I fell in love for that. I started out actually battle rapping before like really seriously getting into the music. Like my Uncle Cyrus, he died, CJ, rest in peace to him. He the one that really got me into the music. I used to see him record and rap, and he used to make tapes. And I used to listen to it. I used to be fascinated by it. And he used to tell me that he wanted to get me in the studio and work with me. I did my first mixtape when I was 12. In the 6th grade in middle school. It was a little tape. I made it from scratch, beats and all. Well, not the beats, but you know what I'm saying. I put it all together. And my uncle was on it, and he passed away. So we never got a chance to like really pursue the dream. So right now I feel like I'm living the dream for me and for him, but mostly for me though.
Okay. Who are your biggest musical influences?
My biggest musical influence, I would have to say, I take some credit from Wayne. I take some credit from Ace Hood, Plies. Then I have to go back old school with a little bit of Luther, a little bit of Earth, Wind and Fire, and a little bit of Marvin Gaye. All these people put together is hip hop to me. The reason why I don't like to put people in the category when it comes to hip hop. Everybody think that up north is hip hop and how it has to stay with the cardboard boxes and breakdancing. But to me, hip hop actually means freedom of expression.
What's one of the biggest struggles you've had to deal with while pursuing your career?
The biggest struggles I had to deal with was probably a connect and time management and people being true to their word. I had a lot of people tell me that they was going to do this for me and do that for me and get me in the studio and we're going to go here, we're going to go there. I ran through like 2 managers and it didn't work out because a lot of people was putting up promises that they couldn't keep. Like boost my head up and get me amped up like something finna happen and then nothing happened after I done put all that hard work into it. That was probably the biggest struggle.
Okay. Where are some of your favorite places that you may have performed at?
Back in Orlando, the Orlando Hip Hop Awards. I was with my old group, OMG. That's still for On My Grind. They call us them On My Grind boys. Shout out to Out the Wall Entertainment, by the way. I performed at the Orlando Hip Hop Awards. I performed at some clubs down there. One called 57 West. The other one is called, what is the name of that club? It's all the way out on the east side. I can't think of the name right now, but that was a nice place to perform at too. I performed at schools. I performed everywhere. Not necessarily everywhere, but a lot of decent places to start out though.
Okay, where do you see yourself at in the next 2 years?
I see myself doing well. I told my pops and my manager as well. I told him that by the time I'm 20 right now, I told him by the time I turn 21, I should have a hard time pumping gas at the gas station without people coming all up on me giving me credit.
Okay.
By recognizing who I am. I ain't gonna say I consider myself I want to see myself at the top because that's kind of cocky and arrogant. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to see myself successful.
What's the next project that you have coming out?
Right now it's just the mixtape project, Split Personality. That's dropping in about 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks tops, something like that. Got a couple of videos coming out. The hostage video that's next, coming soon. Everybody look out for that. Of course, We Party. That's gonna be a single for the club. Then I got like some of the real coming out too, and people gonna get a chance to know the real people that know Larail Jones, but listening to my music, they're gonna get to know Scooby. That's what everybody know me by in the hood. Without my people that really know me. So.